side of the truck.
Where the road leads, no one knows. People come, people go. People die and people grow. But where the road leads, no one knows. Life is fast or life is slow. People die and people grow. Some folk get high and some folk low. But where the road leads, no one knows. Where the road leads, you can lose your way. People leave and people stay. Lovers come and lovers go. But where the road leads, no one knows. Life is fast or life is slow. People die and people grow. Some folk get high and some get low. But where the road leads, no one knows. Where the road leads, you can lose your way. People leave and people stay. Lovers come and lovers go. But where the road leads, no one knows. Life is fast or life is slow. People die and people grow. Some folk get high and some get low. But where the road leads, no one knows. many sweeties in the sweet shop. Some are tasty and some are not, but I'm too old to worry and too young to stop. Hey, baby, what's your game? Hey, baby, what's your name? So many women, so little time. So many choices in a lifetime. Some you keep and some you swap, but I'm too old to worry and too young to stop. Hey, baby, what's your game? Hey, baby, what's your name? Too many sweeties in the sweet shop. Some are tasty and some are not, but I'm too old to worry and too young to stop. Hey, baby, what's your game? Hey, baby, what's your name? So many women, so little time. So many choices in a lifetime. Some you keep and some you swap, but I'm too old to worry and too young to stop. Hey, baby, what's your game? Hey, baby, what's your name? Now here's a song about a man I know. He got no worries, ain't got no dough, got loads of women on the go. And how he lives, no one knows. But he's a lucky, lucky, lucky man. Yes, he's a lucky, lucky, lucky man. He's always out on the town, always up, never down, never sad, never blue, always happy, always poor. But he's a lucky, lucky, lucky man. Yes, he's a lucky, lucky, lucky man. Is that all that you can see? Is that all you want to be? Now here's a song about a man I know. He got no worries, ain't got no dough, got loads of women on the go. And how he lives, no one knows. But he's a lucky, lucky, lucky man. Yes, he's a lucky, lucky, lucky man. Is that all that you can see? Is that all you want to be? Is a man like me? 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 Is that all that you can see? Is that all you want to be? Is a man like me? I'll spend my life without you. Whoa, baby, don't know what I'm gonna do. You went away the other night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing is right. Whoa, baby, don't know what I'm gonna do about you. You said you were leaving me behind. I got the feeling going out of my mind. I said, baby, please don't go. Whoa, baby, when I need you so. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll spend my life without you. Whoa, baby, don't know what I'm gonna do. I got the feeling going out of my mind. I said, baby, please don't go. Oh, baby, when I need you so. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll spend my life without you. Whoa, baby, don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, baby, don't know what I'm gonna do.
much for coming to Fort Paull, to the Yank Show. This is our 36th, is it 36 year, Phil?
Well, that's what clubs have been going, yeah.
Club's been going 36 years, so that's not bad, is it? Right. We've got a top 10, we've got best in show, and we've got best bike. I know, strictly speaking, it is a trike, but who can argue with that? It's a Harley Davidson. I don't know who it belongs to, but I'm going to ask him. It's not his, he's just sat on it. It's Graham.
Did you build it yourself, Graham?
No, so it was a bike. What model Harley Davidson bike? I know very little about bikes. What year? 2001. So this bike then was a 2001 Harley Davidson Road King. And this gentleman used to drive it as a bike. Unfortunately, he's had some problems with his back. He's had a serious back operation and was told he probably wouldn't ride a motorcycle again. So what do? Stick another wheel on it. Fantastic. Top lad. Round of applause for that. So I hope you've enjoyed the day. There you go. Thanks for coming.
All right, no problem.
Thanks for bringing it. It's been a pleasure to see it. The paint is unbelievable. Everything, the leather work, everything about it. It's fantastic. Thanks for bringing it.
On a box for it.
So, best bike, stroke, trike, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to get your cameras ready and take some photographs as he drives up on it. We used to have trophies nearly as big as me foot bikes, but we got the idea they weren't very popular. That alt bikes used to disappear before we get trophies out, because what do you do with trophy? True. Honestly. Thank you very much. And you know what they say, ladies and gentlemen? There's only one thing that sounds like a Harley Davidson. Apart from a tractor, that's a Harley Davidson. Beautiful. Got a tow bar on there so he can pull his Airstream caravan with it. Fantastic. Right, I've got a wire on this mic. I usually have a radio mic, but I forgot to bring it, so can you come to me? Right, we've got top 10 in no particular order. Is what started out life as a 1972 Mark III Cortina Estate, but clearly it's not that now. The owner of this vehicle is called... Hello, Chris. Have you modified this car yourself?
I can't claim to have done that.
No, he can't claim to have done that, but as we can see, basically it's a drag car, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a race car. It's got a tax disc in it. I'm sure it's road legal and taxed and insured and all that sort of thing. And the rear tyres aren't really slicked with tread cutting them, officer. They are road legal tyres. What a fantastic, fantastic piece of kit. Now Chris is going to start that up and move it away from the podium for us when Joanne gives him his trophy. So that's a top 10 winner. Thank you. Thanks for bringing it. Good effort. Thank you. Now, of course, this hasn't got an overhead cam Pinto engine in it anymore. It's got a huge 383 cubic inch Chevy engine in it. Thanks for bringing that, Chris. Round of applause for that car. Thank you very much. Stunning. And we haven't seen that Fort Paull before. That's very nice. And we've now got a 39 Chevy. Absolutely beautiful. Again, I won't embarrass you on the mic, but you can tell me a bit about it. Right, this gentleman's called Shane. He's from Nottingham, Shane Smith. He's rebuilt this car from standard. As I said, it was a 1939 Chevy. It's now got a 6.4. I kind of stick my neck out and say a big block in it. Well, it's only a small boat, but it's bored out to 6.4, and it's got a clutch, ladies and gentlemen. The legend is all race cars have clutches and doors, so it might not look like a race car. Don't bother racing it on the way home, because you won't win. Thank you very much for bringing it. Lovely. And I hear a rumour this car might be for sale. You'd be tempted at the right money. Yeah. So if you're interested in this car, you've got a huge checkbook, have a word with this gentleman. I'm sure he'll sell you. Thanks for bringing it. Another top 10. Thank you. Beautiful car. Wow, now this is different. Bless you, Joanne. Now look at this. 1949 Oldsmobile Rocket 88. I don't think so. She says I've been on Google. When I was a baby, my mother used to lay me down in front of these and I used to tease them front tyres. I know what it is. It's got Appleton spotlights, lakes, exhaust pipes. See, I'm not on Google, am I? It's got no wipers, but you don't need them in California. Scalloped paintwork. Shall I carry on? Shall I carry on showing off? It's got 1959-esque rear lights from a Cadillac. It's got fender skirts, it's lowered. Don't think it's chopped, but it's nosed and decked. Now if you don't know what nosed and decked means, that means all the chrome, all the bright work, the badges and the trim have been taken off its nose and have been taken off the deck lid. Did you know that, madam? You do now. It's also got Cadillac hubcaps, which are a period accessory, of course. That car is totally period car. That car could have been built in 1950. I noticed just now it's got George Barris style knobs and switches inside it as well, which are custom made, one off. Each knob and each handle, door locks, all the knobs, the radio knobs and everything else are all custom made. They would originally in the 50s have been glass. They might be, but absolutely beautiful. It's got black and white tuck and roll interior. I could go on and on and on, but I'm not going to. Absolutely stunning car.
Are you writing it all down? Yeah.
If you don't know it, Google it. Thanks for bringing it. Lovely, lovely, lovely car. Right, next up we've got a 1949 Dodge Wayfarer, which is black, metallic black, with a red metal flake roof. Some lovely custom touches, chrome smoothies, white wall tyres. It belongs to a bit of a celebrity. He's not a celebrity anymore. Oh dear. Never mind. You're not now.
Can you tell me a bit about it?
Okay.
And a bit about you? No, you didn't bring this one. The other one.
I'll give it then, man.
It's a 1949 Dodge, unusually it's got a 2.5 twin-turbo Toyota engine in it, 4-speed Toyota gearbox, air ride suspension. It pretty much drives like a modern car. I'd like to take the credit for building it, but a guy called Mark Needham built it, and he's done a superb job. It's an absolutely lovely car, and a credit to his workmanship.
And thank you for being caretaker of it, and thank you for bringing it. Nice to see it again. Lovely. Another top 10, thanks very much. Right, we've got a Chevy Camaro Z28 IROC now. Lovely car, that. And obviously that has got some custom touches to it, but if you want to look at what it did look like, or what it originally looked like coming out of the factory, if you just look round the corner there, my good friend Bill has got a standard version of that. It's a powder blue one just round the corner if it's still here. Now, look at that. I mean, that's basically stock apart from a set of wheels, I would say. Totally original. Had a little bit of paintwork up and down, but not much. Absolutely standard. I hope you've got its original wheels just in case. Fantastic. Red? Right, right. Absolutely lovely. Glass T-roofs. Go faster stripes. Don't need them, but he's got them. And it belongs to... Sorry, I've forgotten you.
My name's Andy. From Waltham, Grimsby.
Andy's brought that from Waltham in Grimsby today for us to look at, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think... I'll stick my neck out again, but I don't think you'd see a better example. Absolutely lovely. I would suggest that's a blue chip car. That can only go up in value, that car, if it's left like that. Because they're becoming very, very rare. No, I've one other one, but it's a nice car, but it's not as nice as that. That's absolutely the best one I've ever seen. Lovely car. So Joanne, I'll give you a trophy. Top 10 winner. Thank you.
Thank you.
We've got 1978 Corvette for you next.
This song, Joe. Come on. Give us a song. Come on. Joe, come on.
That were a lucky escape. Now then, look at that. Now, I've said this about this car a couple of times. It is a standout car, that. I mean, okay, people just walk past it and say, oh, it's just another Corvette. But if you look at it and just look at the condition of it, it's absolutely beautiful car. Original wheels. It would have come with them side pipes on it, believe it or not. It's got T-roofs. They come out and they go in the luggage compartment, I think, don't they? Yeah. Is it a manual or automatic? Yeah, it's a 350 automatic. And you could just go to the showroom in 1978 and just buy that off the showroom floor. Absolutely lovely, lovely car. Period car, 70s. What can I say? Absolutely stunning. Thanks for bringing it. And it's a credit to you. They don't come cleaner. So if anybody just thinks it's just another Corvette, have another look at it. Lovely car. That was the first year that they had 5 mile an hour impact bumper bars on them. They had chrome bumpers before, which personally I liked, but there you go, that's progress. Now we've got a Mustang. Got to have a Mustang at every show, haven't we? Look at this. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 1968. Bright red. Is it factory red? This is Chris, he's brought it all the way from Hull. Candy apple red. Really standard car again. It's as it should be. It's got American racing mags on, but they only help it. They're absolutely lovely. That bit of chrome with that red, absolutely stunning. This is Joanne's dream car. She goes in to buy a lipstick and she says, can I have Mustang red please? Again. That's an absolute dream car. So Joe picked that. And it's a credit to you. Thanks for bringing it all the way from Hull.
Yes, thank you.
This guy's a regular visitor to our car shows, Wakefield, Bridlington, wherever else. So he gets about, and it is driven, that car, believe it or not. Absolutely lovely. Credit to you. 1968 Fastback. That's the one to have. Now then, this belongs to Andy's brought all this all the way from York. It's a 1929 Model A, Ford Model A, and would be described as a high boy, that. Got cross-ply tyres on it, which will be fun, I suppose, Andy. It'll grab the white lines. It's alright if it's going in a straight line, but don't go around corners too fast. Absolutely lovely. Colour of the moment, I think it's a lovely thing, that. It's a lovely colour. Everybody's sort of tending to go with these new builds now. they're swaying towards grey, am I right? And absolutely, why not? It's absolutely fantastic. It's got Buick finned drum brakes on the front. Engine is Chevy, is it?
Mopar.
Oh, Mopar. Mopar, of course, stands for mostly old parts assembled randomly. But yeah, nice engine. Nice car, what can I say? But it's fun to drive. It is, absolutely stunning. Thanks for bringing it. Another top 10.
Thank you.
Just noticed the Morris Minor banjo steering wheel as well, lovely. Brilliant. Thanks for bringing that all the way from York. It's got a hood as well, so. Thank you. Stunning. Well, this is what our hobby, our car scene is all about. I mean, this is your typical Yankee car. Look at that. 1957 Mercury Monterey. All the bells and whistles, I would say. If you went to buy that, you wouldn't tick an option list. You would get a list of all the bells and whistles, and it belongs to Kenny. He's done a lot of work to this car. Bought it more or less as it was, but he's just brought it up to scratch. And since we last saw it, he's added a Continental kit on the back. So if it wasn't long enough, he's just added about another 2.5 or 3 foot on the back. And again, if the boot, or should I say the trunk, wasn't big enough, he's got a lot more space in there now because the spare wheel sits on the outside of the car, Kenny, is that right? Fantastic. Yeah, his wallet goes in the boot, of course. It fits better now, but he'll need that to buy the petrol. But looking at that car, apart from possibly the curb feelers on the front, there's nothing on that car that wouldn't have been on it in 1957, believe it or not. The colour, the chrome, and the chrome would have been on it, as well as all the chrome trim from new. Absolutely brilliant. And as I say, the only real accessory I can see there, apart from the curb feelers on the front here, is the Continental kit. If people were wondering, that's what they are, these little things on the front there. They hit the curb and they make a horrendous sound in the car so that you know that you're close to the curb. I've got some on my car. A lady once came up to me and she said, "Excuse me, what are these on the front of your car here?" And it was just one of those days, you know. I was just feeling a little bit naughty, and I said, well, in 1965, as this car was born in 1957, when they first came out, these were the aerials for the sat-nav. She said, "Oh, I'll tell my husband." That's a true story. So thanks for bringing us that car, Kenny. Absolutely stunning. That is your classic Yankee car. Beautiful. Yeah, have a safe journey all the way back to Hull with that. He don't go far with it. He has been to Wakefield, yeah. That's very true. Thanks for bringing it to Wakefield. Look at that Continental kit on the back of there, ladies and gentlemen. Just look at that. The word that comes to mind is outrageous. Is anybody counting? How many trophies have we got left?
One in top 10.
Right, we've done 9, I think, I hope. Now we've got a race car. Lovely. This is one of my favourites. As soon as we walked in, Joanne's little lad saw that and he said, "That's the one." Look at this. Been AWOL all day, been dark pub in Paull. So because he hasn't been here, I don't know anything about it, apart from it's a beautiful thing. It's green. And I don't know, you're assuming I can read, aren't you?
What's your name? Sorry. Ash.
Ash has brought this car all the way from
Oh.
the middle of Hull. But look at it, man, that is absolutely a treat. Stunning car. Have you built it? Yeah. Nut and bolt, everything, yeah. And dare I ask what's under the bonnet?
Mopar.
8.2 litres. So if anybody has got a Nissan Micra, that's nearly 9 of them. 8.2 litres. That is a muscle car. Yeah? I've forgotten the colour. Obviously it's green. But on the options list, there were all sorts of mad colours in that day because they were all on LSD, obviously. And you could have had plum crazy, which was bright purple, or sassy green. That's not plum crazy, obviously. I would call it Kermit the Frog green, and why not? Absolutely stunning. Oh, and here he is, he's Kermit. He's there, he's Kermit. I don't know if you saw him, there he is. Fantastic. Sassy grass green. That takes some saying when you've been to the pub all afternoon. Right. That's why I'm speaking and he's not. Fantastic car. I would possibly say super street bracket, maybe even super gas, is it?
Yeah, a bracket car.
Yeah, a bracket car. But if you don't understand what that means, that car would do possibly a quarter of a mile in approximately 11.
10.9.
I said 11 seconds, he's saying 10.9, but you know, let's not split hairs over it. How many? Yeah, 130 miles an hour. So basically, that's just a little bit further than from where I'm stood to the end of this green here, from stood still as it is now to doing 133 miles an hour to the end of there in 11 seconds. Seriously. If you've never been drag racing, Google it, have a look at, but not today, no. If you haven't been to drag racing, Google it, look at it, you need to go. But once you've been, it is addictive, that's the warning. Absolutely stunning. Thank you for bringing it. Worthy prize winner. Beautiful car. If you haven't had time to look round that car today, look round it properly because all the door gaps, absolutely stunning. The glass is like new, probably is new. Dragstar weld wheels on it. Go for it. '72 Plymouth Duster. Like that. I were talking too much, not paying attention, not in tune with Marshall. Highlander. Jason's driving this car today. It's been around a long time. Oh, you know the answers, Jason, because owner of it's done one is. Oh, he's over there. Hey up, pal. You want Mike? No. Jason, come on, Nobby. I won't make you say out, I promise. Come on.
If you believe that, you'll believe it.
Come on. No, I seriously won't. I know. Not getting chance, I like talking. This man, without him, and I hope you're going to back me up here, without him helping us with the car shows, my car shows in Doncaster, Jackie and Phil's car shows, Bridlington, Fort Paull of course, and my show at Wakefield. I said, yeah, I'll do a car show, it's easy. Jump straight in. Oh, nobody, please help me. You know, Chief Marshal. Without him, we couldn't really do what we do. You know, and he always goes over and above. I'm sorry to embarrass you, but I've been wanting to say this for a long time. And you took the liberty of putting Sherwin on your car, so it's your fault.
Oh, is that Arrogate's fault?
Don't take anything away from that van. The paintwork is absolutely stunning. This van was built in...
29 years old now.
Yeah, this van was built 29 years ago. That's a lot longer ago than some people I can see in here. That were built and painted. It's got a stunning stereo, if you haven't heard it. It blows the back door off, literally, doesn't it? Stunning sound system. It was an Escort diesel van. Nobby used to use it for his daily business, for his work as a builder, believe it or not. And this airbrushing and everything else, as you see that now, was done 29 years ago. So it's a credit to Nobby for building it in the first place, and a credit to the guys who painted it. I've forgotten who painted it. Andy Scott painted it, yeah. Absolutely stunning. Highlander. And this is one of Nobby's vehicles, but that's an excuse. That's all an excuse. I'm like, this is your life, isn't it? Really. So I've got you up here really, not under false pretences, stunning vehicle. Thanks for bringing it. We've put it in a special category, we're giving us top 10 away, but just on behalf of me and Phil and Jackie and Justin and Joanne and everybody who knows you and everybody who knows what you do. You've been an ambulance driver, a cook, a marshal, a barman, photographer, you name it, nobody does it. And honestly, we couldn't do it without him. So get your trophy. I'm not going to give you a kiss, but I'm sure Joe will. Thank you very much. And you as well, Jason, because Jason is Nobby's right-hand man, so together they do what they do. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you. Right, if you'd like to bring your truck forward, my friend.
Cleaning stuff. Street machine t-shirt, Classic American t-shirt.
Right, so we've done best buy, top 10. I think we've done a varied top 10. And a Nobby special category for his van and for his personality. You'd like to pass me that bucket, Joanne? This is undoubtedly, for me, best in show. Absolutely stunning. The number of tricks that this vehicle's had done to it, the lift's endless. It's been roof chopped, it's been lowered, it's been completely rebuilt. It's got no door handles on it. The candy apple paint, stunning. If you've had time to look under the bonnet of it today, every little nut and bolt is polished and cleaned and everything else. Forgive me because I didn't ask you your name.
Clive. I'm Hardy from Derby.
Clive's brought this truck from Derby and he's driven it here.
Yeah.
Haven't you?
I've got a race shuttle.
Oh, he brought it.
I do the local ones,
Right, okay.
but when we're doing the distance for Britain,
That's fine. So you usually drive. I know for a fact that I've seen it at local. I saw it last at Custom Culture at Lincolnshire, and I know you drove it there. I have seen you driving it. So, but today, just because of the inclement weather, it did come in a trailer. So, but that doesn't take anything at all away from the truck. It's absolutely stunning, inside, out, underneath, under the bonnet, everywhere. Did you build it?
yeah,
Yes. And how long did it take you to do that?
12 years.
Oh, well, that's not long, is it? He built it himself, every single nut and bolt. Did you paint it yourself, do all the welding, the fabrication and everything else? But you had a team of people to do it and you oversaw it.
I did the build, but I didn't do the paint, and I didn't do the trim.
So everything except the paint that you see on it and the trim. But he's done this vehicle and it took 12 years to do it, and you can see that. Absolutely stunning. So, best in show today. 1949 Chevy 3100 pickup. It's not that now. It's got a 350 Chevy in it, has it?
That's right.
350 Chevy in it. Easy to drive. Got all the mod cons. Wonderful to drive. It'll just drive like a modern car. So best in show this year, and also with best in show you get a cleaning kit, not that you want it, or I should have said not that you need it. Cleaning kit in there. There's a couple of t-shirts, Street Machine magazine, Classic American. There's also a year's subscription to Classic American magazine in there, and of course your trophy. Fantastic. Wonderful to see it. And it's the first time it's been to Fort Paull, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope it's not the last. Thank you. Thanks very much for bringing it. Thanks for your patience, sir.
There's an envelope in there.
So, that about wraps it up. Ha! And it didn't rain. Fantastic. So, once again, thanks for coming. It's been a fabulous turnout. I would probably say it's the best turnout yet. You see it creeping up behind. Is it? I think it says best turnout yet, isn't it? The vehicles, the quality gets better every year. The vehicles here today, there's been some stunning top vehicles here today. And I say it every time, thanks to Jackie, thanks to Phil, it wouldn't happen without them. And we'll see you all next year, will we? Oh, definitely. Right, Easter bash next time. So I'll hand the mic over to Jackie now. I'll go and have a cup of tea, and I'd just like to say thank you very much for listening.
I just want to thank everybody that's turned up today, and especially for the weekend. We've had a great weekend, and again, you've made us proud with the show that you have actually put on. Because if it wasn't for your cars, bikes, trucks, or whatever you brought, the show wouldn't be like it is. So we would like to thank you lot for attending the show and supporting us, and thank you. And I would like to wish you a safe journey home and hope to see you next year. Thank you.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Give a big round of applause, Phil, Jackie, Paul and all the team here at the Yanks Paul Bash. So have a safe journey, we'll see you again. Thank you.
Doncaster, yeah, good one. The biggest indoor equipment show. Yeah, that went really basically.
Winding the aerial down.
That's it.
Winding down the aerial.
Last night for Strictly